One of the pound-for-pound best in the world. Fighting Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terrence.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. There's the bell to start the round. He misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd.
Stumbling around in pothole, and the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
Oh, no, come on, get up. Get up, it can't be over.
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
The best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked.
Ramby legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Talk about Crawford in that last round. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. How is this going to work? But you know what? The one that was knocked down earlier, he's the one that's got more time to recover. But it's still hard, it still plays on your brain to see what's happened. They got to think like a goalkeeper. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. You've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Nice counter shot. They have no respect for each other. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Card, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And that hook misses. Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford and they ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. That jab won't score. That jab doesn't score. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought, and he misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Whoa, wait a minute. Back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels, but look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eye.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round you'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Missing with the hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? That one will count. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get
there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab misses. Couldn't land that jab. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big swing and a miss with the hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That time counter shot. Let's talk about Crawford in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good right hand. These counter punches have to hurt. out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Where was the defense?
Does he know he's